Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Plan With Me. Alright, so this week I am planning out the week of January 25th through January 31st. It is the last week of January, and I am pulling out one of the last winter kits that I have. So I have been talking about this for a little bit, but I have been trying to be really intentional about using up the kits that I have before I buy any more, and I've actually had this one since 2019 from Chrissy Ann Designs, and I realized that I had it last week, so I planned ahead to make sure that I used this one up so that next year when I actually do want to buy some winter kits, I can go ahead and do so. I just kind of really been trying to go through everything that I have, and instead of buying more when I have things that I can use, then that just, made the most sense. So that is what I'm using for this week. Let's take a look at last week. This is how it turned out. I really love how this turned out. It's like beautiful and neutral. This was inauguration week and our last week of quarantine. It was also the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. It was a lot going on in 1 week. So we are happy, so happy to be jumping into this new week, no longer under quarantine and just ready to move forward. So let me get you guys a little bit closer here so you can have a closer look at what I'm doing. And the pens that I'm going to use are, this might come as a shock, but I'm going to use the Papermate Flare. This is one that I haven't used in a really long time, but I was using it while I was working from home and I just fell in love with it all over again. And yeah, I'm kind of bummed that this is the only one that I have left. I used to buy these in pretty large quantities, and the ones that I had were all dried out, and this is the only one that I have left that works. And this is in the medium tip. And then on the Chrissy Ann Design stickers, I am going to use this Micro Perm in 03. You can kind of see which number it is right there on the top. But that's the one that I prefer to use. You can always choose to go a little bit thicker or thinner, but I really like these. And you can even purchase these either from Jet Pens or like Amazon, but even Kristen has them on her website at chrissyann.com. I think what I'm going to do is, and I realize, oh, there are date covers. For a second there, I didn't think that there were any date covers, but I'm going to go ahead and start with the date covers and getting the washi put down on the bottom. Okay, so I will have to do a little bit of sticker surgery on this because these are strip date headers and they're not going to match exactly with the kit. So I think what I'm going to have to do is kind of go over a little bit more, or they're not going to line up with the planner because the MakseLife is Monday through Thursday on one side and then the rest of the days are on the other side. And then what I'm going to do here is just kind of try to place it so that it's mostly centered, kind of. Let me turn the book this way so that I can reach that a little bit better. Let's pull it up just a bit. I think this is, yeah, these are the repositionable ones. I'm always worried too when I go back to using sort of my stash from Chrissy Ann Designs that it might be a sheet that's not repositionable, but this one clearly is, and I'm just going to cut that off so that I can put the rest of the dates on the other side. All done. This kit is so adorable. I love like all the little like bears and raccoons, and there's even like a little mouse on there. It's really cute. All right, let me get these stickers out of here that fell out of the back of my binder. All right, so we've got the base of the week down. This kit does have, or at least I have, a few sheets that do have the washi strips on there, and I'm just going to kind of leave this space to do the weather and put the washi strips down there. I really like the way that that looks, and last week I really liked putting the weather in my planner. It's not very wintry here, but it has been chilly like in the evening. That's just how it is this time of year. Just cold in the evening, but really like perfectly comfortable during the day. Not bad at all. All right, so let's just get this other side done. All done. I really like the way that that looks. So this kit did come with some full boxes. I'm not really sure that I will use all of them because obviously it is not a snow day. I like the like warm and cozy ones and the cuddle up ones and things like that, but I'm not going to use the ones that are for snow because it's just not snowing here. All right, I think that's all that I'm going to use for the full boxes. And then one last thing to just kind of frame out the week is the weekend sticker. I feel like the sheets that I've had for a few years are like not wanting to cooperate with me. But there we go. Don't want to forget the weekend sticker. Right, so not a lot of like super exciting things going on this week. Like I said, we are all like just coming out of quarantine. So we're just kind of trying to get back into the rhythm of things. Like it's Sunday when I'm filming this, and it has been a reset day for sure because I had to go do groceries. Like we were running out of food like left and right, and just been cleaning nonstop and trying to get ready for the work week where we're all going back to work, back to school, and just kind of resetting literally everything. So trying to just get back into those routines that I kind of fell out of throughout the week, but that's totally okay. All right, so the first thing I'm going to want to put down are the videos for the week, and I think I'm going to use these decorative quarter boxes on this sheet here. So what I have planned for this week is obviously the plan with me that you're watching, and then I am going to do my usual end of the month videos, or what I'm trying to make my usual end of the month videos. But so one will be the plan with me for Monday. Wednesday and Friday are going to be one of two videos, which is the February plan with me and then a favorites video. I just haven't decided, depending on when I can film the favorites video, if that one's going to be on Wednesday or Friday. All right, so those are down. Next up, I just have my usual work meetings for Tuesday and Thursday, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and use the half boxes for those, just because they'll just kind of eat up a little bit more space and just help the page look a little bit more balanced. And I think I'm actually going to use these rounded off half boxes here. So those are there. The only other appointment that we have, well actually there's two more appointments, is Nathan has a dentist appointment on Wednesday. It's kind of interesting. Normally I'm on top of my game with keeping track of those appointments that are so far in advance, but we literally just got the postcard in the mail for that appointment on Saturday, and I was like, I was not tracking this at all, and I'm really thankful that it's this week and it wasn't the previous week, because we would have had to cancel with everyone being on quarantine. So it kind of works out that way, and he is definitely due. He's also seeing an orthodontist for his Invisalign, and they really want you to like stay on top of like your regular dentist appointments. All right, so there is that. I struggled putting down that sticker a little bit. The other only appointment that we have is on Saturday. I finally have the service appointment for my vehicle. We had so many appointments that we had to shift to the right on our calendar because we were quarantined, and my car desperately needs to have its service. So I was able to get a Saturday appointment, thank goodness, because I just didn't want to have to take any more time off than I already have. At least in the last few months. So I love the fact that I can get in nice and early to get my car serviced. right, moving on. Now let's focus on the bottom sheets. I'm going to stick to my usual schedule of editing on both Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that will leave me Monday and Wednesday evening to work out, and working out on Saturday and Sunday will be the other days, so that I can try to get as close to 4 days of working out as much as possible. So I'm going to use these half boxes to kind of map out all of those things across the bottom. All right, I was trying to think of like what colors I wanted to use on each day so that it kind of made sense. And yeah, that's what was taking me so long with that, but I kind of wanted it to just be a little bit more cohesive, if you will. I was trying anyway. I don't know how it's actually going to look. And I realized that there was something else that I wanted to put down, which is our meals. So I'm going to try to move up this dentist appointment sticker just a little bit so that hopefully it is out of the way. All right, there we go. That should give me the space to do what I want to do with those days right there. So I'm just going to line all of these up across the bottom, and I have something for each evening. And I just realized I kind of did these out of order. No, I didn't. Okay. It still sometimes throws me off that Thursday is on this side of the book. I don't know why, but it does. And then I think what I want to do for my Sunday is put like my Sunday prep there, and I've shared that before, and that's just kind of when I go through like my work bag and, you know, making sure my work clothes are set out. Like everything is just like done to at least start the week off on a less frazzled foot, you know, just trying to not start the week off not knowing where things are, not knowing what the plan is for meals, things like that. I feel like just make the week like so much unnecessary stress that we can put on ourselves, you know. All right, I know that I wanted to put like planner time on Saturday just because that is when I tend to pre-plan my weeks and just kind of figure out what's going on for the week ahead. I think I'm just going to write it in. I know I have a sticker somewhere, but I'm just going to write it in. Actually, there's a sticker on the sheet right here. I do this every single week, especially with these kits that I've had for a little bit longer. I forget where the stickers are. So we'll put that for Saturday night. All right. So the thing that I wanted to do with the meals, and I've shared this before, and I got the idea from Sam over at Happily Housewife. She's done this a ton. I've seen other people do it as well. And she just kind of blocks out with a ruler, like just 2 lines, and then writes the meals in there. I just really like how that looks. And I've tried it once and really liked it, and then just kept forgetting to do it. And I really want to start writing in our meals in my planner for the week. And I need to make sure I hold this a certain way, especially with the Papermate flare, or else it just doesn't look very nice. And I did kind of mess that up there. That'll be okay. And I thought that this ruler would help me, but it's actually not. It's not helping out as much as I thought that it would. So there's a bit of like a bumpy edge with this ruler. I might need to find a different ruler to use next time. All right, well there's that. Bumps and all. I guess I could pull out one of I feel like I have a million of these EC rulers laying around from over the years. And I guess that has a much smoother edge, and I can see it a little bit better. So I don't think I'm going to use that other ruler next time. Oh, that's so much better. Oh my gosh, that was perfect. I should have done that in the first place. All right, then one more line. There we go. Perfect. All right, so I will write in our meals as soon as I figure out what the heck we're having for dinner, but I will write it in. All right, I think that might be it for the rest of the week. I know that we're going to do some like meal planning and things like that here. I do want to pop in 1 or 2 of these checklists because I know like Sundays or Saturdays and Sundays are really like our days that we can you know, get a lot of things done. I'm actually going to use this lighter purple color and just kind of put that in the middle of the day for just some of the big things that we're going to get done that day. And I'll probably add some more there on Sunday, just not quite yet. There is one more sticker that I wanted to add for Sunday, and that's going to be filming and editing the plan with me like I'm doing right now. Oops, almost destroyed that sticker. All right, there is that. And I think I've got everything down for the week. Not too bad. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that this week is uneventful because, man, the last couple of weeks have been, they have been brutal. All right, the only other thing, I know I keep saying, I think that's it. And then I'm like, but I want to use the to-do sticker from the kit and some of the leftover washi from earlier. Let me see if I can get this off. There we go. And I think I want to layer it. I don't know if that will look good. We can make it look good. Just kind of put the to-do just below it. I don't know. I think it looks good. We'll see. I'm just kind of winging it at this point. I'm sure you guys can tell, but man, I feel like I'm off my game with so much stuff. All right, so there is the to-do list for the week, and then I want to get my habits in for the week. I've kind of forgotten to mark some of them off this weekend. That happens to me like every weekend. I don't know if you guys have the same issue, but I'm not normally like sitting in front of my planner over the weekend, and I just kind of forget to check things off. So I'll have to go back in there and do that. And I was so like glad for once that I didn't fill out the checklist for the week, because I'm sure if you guys watched the inauguration, you heard Amanda Gorman's beautiful just poem that left me like speechless. I was just like, wow. And then when I went back to my planner, I was like, this is the perfect spot for it. And I love this. So beautiful. But I'm going to go ahead and copy over the same routines that I did last week for this week. So there we go. I think that is now officially all that I need to put down for the week so far. I can't wait to see how this week turns out when I, add a few more things here and there, but that is everything so far. All right, guys, that is it for this week's Plan With Me. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you will stick around and subscribe. If you are already subscribed, make sure that you click that red notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.